Hello and welcome. This is Delton Doucette, and I congratulate you on subscribing to this course of 33 video lessons that I feel will give you insight and knowledge on how you too can turn your life around just like I did. These are lessons that I learned over a period of time that allowed me to pull myself back up from personal and financial difficulties and to get my life back on track and to where it is today. My hope is that all of you that are going through these lessons will find what it is that you're looking for. That little something that just turns it all around for you. Many times it doesn't take very much, as simple as one word sometimes. For me, it was a simple 10-word sentence from a book that I purchased shortly after my divorce. So with that, let's move on to the first video lesson. Fear of success, fear of change. Now, nearly everyone wants to be successful in their life. I say nearly everyone because you can actually find people out there that have no desires to succeed in anything. They're just content on going through the motions day by day. So, if this is the case, if people truly desire success and everything that comes with it, such as financial and time freedom, house and car of their dreams, exotic vacations around the world, staying at the finest hotels, and so forth. Why do people have a fear of success? Now, when I speak of being successful, it does not have to mean acquiring money, wealth, power, and so forth. It is anything that you dreamed about, set goals, and work toward attaining for yourself. It could be losing weight to starting your own business or finally taking that around the world trip. Anything you have set your mind to do and have done it or working towards doing it. Now, getting back to on topic, for each person that there will be a different reason or reasons. You cannot just lump everyone into one category and say this is why people fear success, or can you? In my opinion, there is one common denominator to each of the reasons people have given, and it all boils down to one thing: fear of change. It doesn't matter what reason that is given for having this fear of success. The things that are necessary for you to be successful are going to be different from what you have been doing in the past. Now, let's look at some of the reasons people have for their fear of success. 1. Comfort zone. There is a reason why it's called the comfort zone. You are comfortable being there. Everything is familiar to you here. There is nothing that is hardly unknown. And when there is familiarity, there is nothing really scary to have to deal with. Nothing that's going to put you on edge, stress you out, or get you excited. Well, in order for you to become successful, you are going to have to change. You're going to have to leave your comfort zone, and you're going to have to do it on a repeated basis. That is the only way you can grow and learn as a person, achieve success, and accomplish any goals that you set for yourself. Having to do this just once for a lot of people is scary enough, but having to keep on doing it on a regular basis is just too much to handle for many people. So the fear of change here is having to leave your comfort zone. 2. Responsibility. You have to be responsible for yourself and the decisions you make. You are in charge, you are in the lead, and it's up to you. Again, there is change here. If you were already a leader by nature, chances are you do not have a fear of success, or otherwise you would not be a natural leader. So change must take place here. You must do things that do not come naturally to you. You are leaving that comfort zone again. You must become a leader, even if it's just you who you are going to be leading. No one else is going to make decisions for you. So once again, we have a fear of change here in having to take responsibility for yourself and your actions. 3. Attention factor. So are you a private person? I know I am. Now, again, change is going to have to take place here. Now, I'm not saying you are going to lose all your rights to privacy. That's not what I'm saying. Just because you wish to have success. What I am saying is that you can no longer just blend into the crowd and not be noticed. If you wish to have success, you're going to have to stand out. You're going to have to get noticed, and you will get noticed. With success comes attention. No matter what field you're in, no matter what you're doing, more people will know who you are the more successful you become. So here we are, back to fear of change. You're now having the attention on you. 4, higher standards. When you are a success or climbing that ladder of success, more will be demanded of you, and you're going to be expected to perform at a higher level, and as well as you should be. You're going to have to go that extra mile. Just getting by, doing just enough, and not meeting demands will not work. You will be expected to perform well and come through meeting deadlines and being on time, and do this on a regular basis. So here we are again. We're talking about change. So let's face it, if you were already doing these things, chances are you would already be a success at whatever you wish to do. So the fear of change here is having to raise your standards and what is expected of you. 5, friends, enemies. Now, this is going to happen, so you might as well get ready. I learned this the hard way. When you start to make changes in your life for the better, you're growing as a person, you're achieving goals, and you're becoming successful, people start viewing you differently. Now, they may gain respect or have more respect for you because of what you have accomplished or are accomplishing, or they will become envious of your newfound success and no longer wish to speak to you, and they'll just talk behind your back a lot of times. People who you thought were friends are not really true friends, and co-workers whom you may not even had any sort of previous contact with just despise you just because of your success. Now, a quote that I really love comes from Isosceles. Few men have the natural strength to honor a friend's success without envy. Think about that. Many people's fear of success stem from this one reason. They do not wish to take a chance in losing friends or coworkers. These people are in their comfort zone. The thought of making new friends is just too much to handle for many people. This was one of my past fears. However, what I found out once I was able to get through this block was that making new friends with like-minded individuals was much more rewarding. I would rather have friends that celebrate me than tolerate me. So the fear of change here is you may have to make new friends, be talked about by envious coworkers, accepting the idea that the people who you thought you knew who they were are not really who they really are. 6, self-image. To me, this is one of the major setbacks for the fear of success with people. They cannot see themselves as being successful. They don't feel they are worthy of any success that comes their way. Here again, people do not wish to leave that comfort zone they have built around themselves. Before any success will come your way, the very first thing that must change is you. I repeat that. The very first thing that must change is you. You must change how you think, how you see, and how you feel about yourself. You must think positive and believe you are a winner, because you are. You must visualize yourself as successful. You have got to see yourself being a success before you can become a success. Like they said, if you can't see it, you're not going to see it. If you can't visualize it and see it, it's not going to happen. Also, you must feel it within and know it to be true. So the fear of change here is having to accept the idea you are worthy of success. Remember this quote because it is so true. Success will not lower its standards to us. We must raise our standards to success. It's by the Reverend Randall R. McBride Jr. Love that quote. Now, no matter what category you fall under as your reason or reasons for your fear of success, it all comes down to change, the fear of change. You must change in order to see change in your life. Nothing changes until you do. Read that again. Nothing changes until you do. Remember, you must do things that you have never done to get to things you have never had. This concludes the fear of success. Your next video lesson will be change your life by being uncomfortable. Until next time, have a ruthless, successful day.